Hey, what's up everyone? So in today's video I want to talk about interest rates, about data, markets being ahead of reality. Yesterday we saw interest rates being cut by 50 basis points. What does that mean? How did the market react to the news? Why did it react that way? I want to give sort of an explainer video so that you can understand what actually happened. I'll show you a conversation that we had some time back with a very good community that we have here at Financial Hub for the ladies. So we like to create communities. Trading is all about having a community, having a sense of, or people surrounding you who understand what you're going through. You talk about the same thing. So I'm going to share a bit of that conversation, what was going on. This group is called F-Hub Boss Babes. So they call themselves that. And it's for ladies. It's basically for ladies. No man is allowed, maybe just Ken and I and people in the team, but everyone there is the ladies. And part of our growth here at Financial Hub is to also have women empowerment. As much as we want to empower the youth and all that, part of our growth and part of our passion is to empower the women, because it's really been, for a long time, people thought this is an industry that is male dominated and women don't have much of that. I've gone ahead and shared with the women, successful women who have been doing this. We have the lady who runs ARK Investments, Cathie. She has about $30 billion assets under management. We have CAUSEWAY. We have a couple. There are many ladies out there, and I'll talk about this in a different video. So if you join us at Financial Hub, for all the ladies, there's an in-house ladies community group, and it's perfect. I love it. It's more active than the men's group or the public group. We have different groups. Others are coming also for the Muslim group, and we have for the ladies, and we also have the one for the general one. But the one for the ladies is most active. The energy, the psych. So those ladies who are there and you're watching this video, shout out to you. You're the one who's made me make this video and many more. And for anyone who has any questions, you want me to talk about something, you want Ken to break down something, comment in the section below. Let's talk about different stuff. So today, I want to talk about a conversation we had. So let's get into it. So here we go, guys. Like I said, this is a superb team that I talk about, called Boss Babes F-Hub 2024, 2025, 2026, and all that. So for all the ladies that are here, and you can see your name, shout out to you and thank you for being part of us. And for the rest who are about to join us, karibuni. So good morning, team. This is Lydia, one of our good traders. Thank you for sharing your analysis. We will surely leave comments. So this month we are strongly anticipating the Fed rate cuts on the 18th. This was shared on the 2nd. This was shared on the 2nd of September, okay? Should I bear in mind that dovishness to the dollar, expecting it to show weakness? Okay, always have a challenge merging technicals and strong fundamentals. Anticipation, especially when an analyst keeps saying it's already priced in the market. Okay, already priced in the market. So we came here down and we came here. Now these were just people sharing their journals. You can see Shiro also texted, thanks for the insight. You're quite good at fundamentals. Did you get any info about the Fed rate cuts from Forex Factory and all that? So people just talking to one another and all that. So now the question came here. Where is it? Here. The USD narrative is rate cuts on 18th. How much should I let this influence my decision on the USD pairs? So my answer to that, this is a short preview that I also shared on another note. Here's a sneak peek of the course video that is coming on our online prop firm course. So for anyone who wants to learn about prop firms, how to choose, how to pass, how to trade them, things to look out for, there's a whole course that is coming that will be soon. This was supposed to be ready that week, but a few hurdles here and there, so it will be ready soon. So be preparing for that. So I came and said here, okay, let's discuss Lydia, okay? Trading is all about discussion. It's not all about, and that's a good thing about having a community. Look for a community where you can discuss. It's not all about answers and just getting straight to the point or telling people signals, buy and sell here. It's about discussion. It's about understanding. If the Feds cut interest by 25 basis points, so for those who do not know what 25 basis points, it basically means if the Fed rates cut the interest by 0.25. Okay, if I say 50 basis points, it means that's 0.5%. If you say 100 basis points, that's a whole 1% decrease. We saw the other day was it ECB or Bank of England? They reduced their interest. I think it was ECB by 60 basis points. Okay, so back to this one. If the Feds cut the interest by 25 basis points, what do you think will happen to the dollar? Just a simple answer. So by meaning simple answer, is it bullish or bearish? What do you think? So Shiro said bullish on the dollar. Question, definitely bearish on the dollar. Okay, what if they don't cut interest rates? It will remain very strong given most central banks have cut rates so far. I'm wondering if already I should be thinking weak dollar when analyzing the charts. I am driven to think by the time cuts will happen, it will be priced in. Okay, now these other people talking about different stuff. Lynn continued here. Now this Lynn, another student, the odds are for the rate cuts. Powell and other presidents confirm that. If they don't, that's outside our anticipation. We'll just wait. Okay, so we continue. These other people. Now here's where we came and talked about it. So look, understand this. Now this was my reply. Now this was the answer that we were driving towards, the discussion. Markets don't start moving in a certain direction on the day interest rates are changed or not. Okay, they start moving long before that. That is why we say the data is already factored into the price. Ken always says, and Ken has always said this, if you watch a couple of videos, Ken has always been stressing about this. Markets are always ahead of the economy, ahead of reality. So I came and answered, why do you think the dollar already started dropping 2 months ago? Why do you think the stock market, especially the indices, the Nasdaq 100, the S&P 500, as well as the US 30, are creating new highs, new all-time highs in an environment where we haven't seen interest rates cut yet, okay, in the US? Okay, it's because the markets are ahead of reality. The real move began a long while back. Okay, it was already factored into the price. On the actual day that they cut rates on the 18th, you are already too late to the party. Okay, and don't be surprised to see the market move up on that actual day. The news is just noise. Let's learn to think how banks and hedge funds are thinking, because they're already put in their position 2 months ago, factoring in rate cuts. This is deep, but I hope you understand where I'm going. So there people go to understand. Perfect answer. I'm confident. Price is action is key. Very well put. Okay. Now that's what we normally talk about. So here I came and told them, how do I approach this? The market is already telling me the direction. That started a long while. So I'm not waiting for interest rates to tell me the direction of where to buy and sell. Okay. I already saw that. So I continue to sell. That is on the dollar. It's already embedded in the price. Everything else to me is noise. That news data, all that is noise, and it's too late to the party. And if you read my analysis, structure has been broken on the 4 hour. So I'm bullish than I am bearish on the short term. That was a while back. Market was having a correction. That was back then, before markets continued to move down. Don't be late to the game. The big players know what you've read in books and in classes, and they want you to do just that, and they do the opposite. We lose, they win. We have to think out of the box, not in a linear way. So that's what you should be thinking when you're trading. You need to think outside the box. Understood? What I'm also picking is sometimes the rumor already bought, and don't be surprised when the actual news is sold. Okay. So fast forward to today. Okay. Where is it now? Here we were sharing a couple of stuff. Here, from today's data release, okay, where the Feds have cut interest by 50 basis points, you can attest to what Ken and I were saying. Markets are always ahead of reality. That's why the dollar started its downward trend a long while ago, not today. Okay, today is just news, noise. Okay, I hope you learned a lesson or two from that, and we'll talk about. So that's what I shared. That's what we had here. We had a great trade here. I didn't get a clear entry, and I'll share this video towards the end of the video. So watch. I shared this also on the social media, but I'll share this on a trade update that I'd shared with the community and how it panned out during interest rates yesterday. So hey guys, let's talk about this trade that I shared yesterday with the FinHub Trading Club, which will be available to everyone soon. So This was USD CAD. I shared this at 12:37 p.m. I was looking for this market to come lower, which I believed was a stop loss and liquidity grab at this level. Many people were buying here, but I believe the markets will have come here. And if you look at my trade idea on my Notion, what I was waiting for during the day was interest rates. So I didn't have a trade entry just yet. This was during the day, and you can see I had my journal ready, waiting for a superb entry. You can see my system checklist had been confirmed, everything was working, but I did not get any clear entry on the candlesticks. If you go to the chart, you can get to see that the 4-hour candlestick closed all the way up here, and if I go to the 1 hour, you can get to see that market did not give a clear entry just yet. So yeah, that's how I went about this trade. So now paying attention to the charts, this is when the news actually came out yesterday. Okay, if we go look at what happened, that was Wednesday 18th, last night. We came from a previous of 5.50, okay, and it was lowered to 5.0. Okay, you can see even markets didn't react that much, okay, because we expected that between a 25 basis points to a 50 basis points rate cuts. It was inevitable, it had to happen. Okay, so when news came out, you can actually see yesterday actually markets spiked to the downside, then started rallying all the way to the upside. So for people who started selling, you're already too late to the party. This thing was factored in a long time ago when markets started moving to the downside here. Okay, this was back in April when the downtrend began. Okay, we had a very good uptrend, market was coming here like that, then we started that downtrend a long time ago. Okay, so factored, think outside the box. Don't think in a linear way, don't think like ordinary traders. Think, okay, what if this happens? What if it's already been factored in? What are people thinking? Okay, people are not sitting there waiting for data to come out to make a certain decision. Decision was made a long time ago. Okay, so that's what happened. That's how you look at data when you're trading. I don't focus too much on trading news at that time. There are many other reasons why I don't, and why you should also pay attention to trading news during that time. I see a lot of people during news, they want to start trading. Look, factor in slippage. Okay, there's very high slippage during news time. You want to enter here and market executes you at a different level where it gives you much bigger losses. Another thing, so let's note that down. You want to look at, so slippage. Okay, slippage is basically when you execute a trade and you're not entered at that price level. You executed at a higher or a lower level, okay, which is mostly against you. Spread. Now, this is important. Spread is the difference between the buying and the selling price, the bid and ask, okay? This is the transactional cost. Call this transactional cost of trading, okay? Transactional cost of trading. During this time when news is open, okay, when news has just been released, the spreads can even be 5 times bigger than usual. You find that Euro USD maybe has a 1 pip spread or a 2 pip spread. During news, it's been doubled. It's also around 10 pip, okay, which is a lot. People don't factor in this. Why? The brokers take advantage. It's their time to make money. Everyone wants to buy, everyone wants to sell. So the only thing they want to do is to enter a trade. So they take advantage of that. And during that time, if you pay close attention, it's usually very, very high. It even worse if you're trading exotic minor pairs, okay, which is much more expensive. Their spreads are even more expensive during normal trading time. So you want to factor in those things. Things like the indices, spreads are crazy during that time. So those are one of the reasons why I don't trade during news, and I just avoid. Okay, I wait for the dust to settle, news to come out, let it settle, wait for the 1 hour to close, wait for the 4 hour to close, and then I execute a trade. So that's how you trade news, people. I don't trade news actively. I trade fundamentals. I'm not that news trader. I hope that makes sense. I trade fundamentals. Fundamentals is represented on the charts through technical analysis, and the technical analysis shows me what is happening fundamentally. So I try and fuse those two together. I don't wait for data to come out in order for me to make a decision. Usually, once you get the right direction of the trend, the news actually acts as a catalyst of that direction, continuing in that direction. So I think I'll end it there, and I hope you've enjoyed that, learned a thing or two, and join our community. Join us at Financial Hub. The FinHub Trading Club, which will be available to the public, is coming out soon. So this is the general one. It's on Discord, so get your Discord account ready, Discord apps ready. This will be coming soon, most probably by next week. So that's basically it. I'll see you. Yeah, so that's basically it. Hope you learned and enjoyed a few things. So you can check out a few ladies. I've put them in the description below. Check out their names, Google them, at least have some psych. It's not just a male-dominated industry. Many women are doing this, and I'll also share a couple of videos that are there. I can share a couple of links also in the description below. Go check those interviews, listen to those ladies. Even if you're a man, listen to them. Women have a lot to say, and what they say actually counts. So as I always say, stay woke, stay financially literate, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.